LegacyMaker, the All Sports Network.
This is it. This is for all the chips. Work for championships. No, it gets no better than this. Just sit and relax a bit. We're talking to pass and blitz. We're talking to jump and sprint. We're talking to pitch and miss. Cleat space, kick space. You come to the right place. Beat bait. I don't need to see other shows. I'm straight. Cause they're not impressing me. I tune into Legacy. Legacy. Fourth and goal and on the road. Legacy. Down 3 seconds to go. Legacy. 2 out, bases loaded. Legacy. It's not a mystery, you're tuning to Legacy. Checkered flag on the final lap. Legacy. 12th round, who gets in the match? Legacy. You want a legacy? You build a legacy. Broadcasting live right now so the whole world can see.
Now, the LegacyMaker Sports Podcast.
Welcome, everybody. We about to get this bad boy started.
Here are your hosts, Darrell Owens and Jay Quimby.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another edition of the LegacyMaker Sports Podcast here on the LegacyMaker Sports Network. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is episode 293. You was like, wait a minute, 2 episodes in 1 week? Yeah, I know it's been a while, but we're bringing it back to you today because we got ourselves a special guest today. We're not even going to
We got ourselves a superstar. Don't play.
Superstar. Ladies and gentlemen, with us today, we got 3-time Super Bowl champ, LeGarrette Blount. LeGarrette, how you doing today, brother?
I'm good, man. Y'all see the sun shining in the background, and it's nice out here in AZ right now.
Well, it is pouring right where we are right now. It is cats and dogs right now.
Oh, yeah, definitely ain't trying to be there. Had to get up out of there, man. Hey, bro, by the way, man, y'all got a hell of an intro, man. That's dope, man. It's a dope intro, bro.
Thank you, man. Our guy,
like that.
That's
that.
Yeah, he made that intro for us, man. He's one of the best out there in the game. He's done a few for us, so yeah, he's definitely one of the best guys out there.
Nah, it was cool. Kudos to him.
All right. Well, look, man, we got a lot to talk about with the man, myth, and the legend, the 3-time Super Bowl champ today. But before we get going, LeGarrette, I want to kind of talk about your new business adventure, man. You got this business adventure going out, LG's Feel Good. Can you give us a little bit of insight on that, man? Let us know about your business right now and everything rolling with it right now.
So yeah, man, LG's Feel Good is a CBD company that I started a little bit over a year ago. And you know, this is something that I created to be an alternative way of you know, being healthy, minding your health and fitness, and you know, making sure you take care of your mental health. And that's why I started with this. And my first products were all topicals. It was a roller ball, a salve, and a pain patch were my first 3 products because again, these things are, you know, obviously things that people deal with every day. A mom, a dad, this is not limited to professional athletes. This is for a mom, a dad, an aunt, an uncle, you know, a construction worker, you know, a journalist, sideline reporter, stay-at-home dad, whoever. You know, it's just for everybody. These products are for everyone. This is not just, again, for professional athletes. These things go by preference. So obviously the salve would be something that you put on your hand and you rub on your skin. The rollerball would just be something you could just pop the top, roll it on. And the pain patch, which is my personal favorite, is something that you just peel off, stick it on, you know, wherever you want to stick it at, because it has transdermal technology in it. So if I put it on my arm and I end up going to Walmart and getting in a fight, get punched in the face, then, you know, it's going to send the CBD medicine to wherever I got punched at. You know, it's used with the pain receptors. It's in tune with the pain receptors, and that's what those products are. And as far as my edibles, you know, my sleep gummies and my anxiety tinctures are, I mean, I think they're second to none. These are things that I personally deal with. All of my products I use, but the tinctures and the gummies are you know, a non-skip for me. You know, some days I might wake up feeling great. I might not have to use the rollerball patch or the salve, but every night I'm gonna use the gummies, you know, and every day, every morning I'm gonna use the anxiety drops. And even my kids, you know, and this is healthy and this is safe for kids because my daughter is going to be 15 here soon, and my son is 12, and she won't go to school without their anxiety drops, and she won't go to bed without her gummies. And my son just won't sleep without the gummies. So he's one of those night owls that if I tell him, hey, go to bed at 9:30, I'll go in there at 11 o'clock. He watching a show, but he in the bed. You know what I'm saying? One of them one type thing. Well, you told me to go to bed, you didn't tell me to go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? So like, right. So it's it's a slippery, so it's a fine line, man. When it comes to the boys, you got to be like, hey, go in the room, get up under the covers, turn the TV off, lay down, go to bed, go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? But they love these products, man. They give them to their friends, they give them to their friends' parents. These are products that I said, man, I stand strong and firm in that these are alternative ways to get away from pill popping, anxiety pill, sleep pill, pain pill. That's 3 different pills that you putting in your body to handle something that you can handle all 3 things that we can handle naturally with my products.
I'm 100%. Yeah. I had cancer 5 times. So I take, I get bad headaches. I literally sat there and have to wait. You get that anxiety knowing if your doctor is going to do your refill. So I understand that 100%. So
yeah, man. Hey, I seen some anxiety drops now, bro. Don't. I'm telling you.
What do you recommend for the knee? And Jay knows I got bad. My right knee is miserable.
They say miserable.
It's bad. It's a bad deal.
It makes some funny sounds, man. It really does.
Oh, what, man? Your knee making sounds? Look,
look
we can't fix the sounds, but we can fix the discomfort. If it's hurting and it's uncomfortable for you, come on, bro. I got a care pack for y'all. It's coming your way.
That's what I'm talking about.
I got you.
Now,
LeGarrette, I see that you are trying to get this. Are you trying to get this into every pro locker room? I mean, what's the game plan on it? Have you already started the process on trying to get that and making that happen?
Yeah, man. The game plan is to have this in every professional locker room: basketball, NBA, NFL, MLB, NHL, UFC, all these professional athletes. And again, it's not limited to these guys, but I just say get it in these locker rooms and in these organizations, because these are the guys that are being physical no matter what. Their sport is physical, no matter what, whereas obviously if these guys are going out here playing hockey and football and baseball and UFC, things like that, they're getting hammered every day. So that's why I want to get it into these places, because think about all these different sports have their own way of making these guys better. NFL, they're gonna give you a bunch of pills.
Right.
Don't get me wrong. I done took these pills. I done took the shot in my shoulder before I can play a game. Like I've been through these things, and trust me, the answers that they give you are temporary. They're not long-term answers. You can't. Think about it. If you was to hurt your shoulder that you just got shot up, if you was to hurt it and not be able to play again, they're not going to shoot that shoulder up every day for the rest of your life. Make sure that pain not there.
Yep. They're
going to be like, all right, cool. We gave you some good insurance. You better go get that shit fixed. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just the reality of it. That's the reality
you're
of it.
Done on the field, it's no longer.
I want these guys to think about it that way. Man, look, they giving you these pills. They're not saying these shit's going 5-10 years from now make your liver rotten, make your kidney go bad. You know what I'm saying? So these are all the things that you got to think about, and a lot of guys don't think about it because your mind's so locked in on making sure that you know what you're doing whenever it's time to go get them.
Because you're living in the now, you're not thinking long term.
Exactly.
Now, a question I know that this is a big thing that's going on with a lot of states are making marijuana legal, and everybody's like, oh, it's the devil, it does this. But I mean, I know a lot of people that utilize that helps with pain, and that I know you've been punished for it when you were in the league. I know people, Josh Gordon, they crucified him for it.
Yeah.
And I mean, now it's something that everybody's saying, okay, we can tax it, so let's make it legal.
And the league is saying, oh, okay, so the NFL is like, oh, we got this guy and this guy and this guy that's failing these tests. These guys damn near make up the league. We got to have them out there. We got to figure out a way to make this rule a little bit more lenient, a little, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna completely do away with it, but we're gonna make it just a little bit more. All right, look, you can have a little THC in your bloodstream, but not too much. But you know what I'm saying? But just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because they need the Josh Gordons, they need the LeGarrette Blounts, they need the the Le'Veon Bells. They need all these guys. You know what I'm saying? And granted, my products are all 100% organic and natural, and they're THC free. They have no THC in them whatsoever. Because again, when I created these products, the locker rooms weren't that lenient. Everybody was still against it. It wasn't until recently whenever it's become a thing. But my products are still all 100% THC free. They're organic. They're all natural, and they're just CBD isolate. I didn't put any THC in them at all because, again, my kids are avid users.
Right.
And I mean that speaks to everything about your product right there. Because I mean, I got adult children.
They love it.
And I mean, I know that my oldest, she suffers from anxiety of crowds and being around people. So
That's
I understand that. So really, it's
different, bro, because whenever you got the helmet on, or if you got some shades on, or if you got some glasses on,
it's not to say they can't. It's not that they don't see you, but
But you feel more. You don't feel as closed in.
Makes sense.
You feel like you got space now, even though everybody might be all around you. Them shades, the helmet, feel like, okay, well, this is my space. Nobody can get in here.
Right.
That's how I feel.
I mean, that makes clear sense because I mean, I've never it's not crowds that get me. It's just the people I don't know that get me.
Right.
So.
Well, LeGarrette, so we're looking at this here. You got a couple of places where you can go and find your products at. So can you tell us about the places where you can, kind of get in contact, where they can get your product from?
Yeah, you can go on lgsfeelgood.com. That's the website. You can also go to, my Instagram account. The business Instagram account is LGS Feel Good, at LG's Feel Good, and the Facebook is LG's Feel Good. You can also go to my account and look at my account, and I have it placed. I have the link in my bio as well, L_Blount. And those are a lot of different ways that you can go find any of these products. And I'm telling you, man, hands down, they're the best in the business.
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm seriously thinking about getting some of the stuff from Manee because it's a bad deal, brother. Like I'm
telling you, man. I don't know how far away y'all live from each other, but I can send something to one of y'all, and I'm pretty sure the other one to get it.
We literally about 2 minutes away from each other.
Yeah, Dan. The two best friends that anyone could ever have.
The two best friends. Anyway, that's perfect.
No, literally, he was my best man at my wedding.
Come on, man. That's how it should be.
Yeah, man. We fresh. I look good for a little bit. I mean, he make me look good, but that's besides.
Yeah. No, don't even say that.
Well,
you're pretty occasionally.
Every now and then. Now, LeGarrette, obviously, football season has been, or this off season has been crazy so far. Your boy, TB12.
To say the least.
TB12 said, you know what, man, 40 days in, I'm coming back.
He said what their retirement life was like.
He was like, nah, bro.
Now, this ain't for me yet. Well, man, this something I might have to do at 50.
Yeah. So let me ask you that. I mean, TB coming back. We're still kind of trying to figure out where Gronk is in the process because he hasn't made a decision yet. I know you're close to both guys. What are your thoughts on TB coming back? And do you think Gronk will come back?
Man, no telling, man. Gronk a wild card. It's always a possibility. He could. I mean, shit. We watched him play last year. You seen the level that he can still play at. The level of play that he came back and he still looked like one of the best tight ends in the league. You know what I'm saying? So, he a funny dude, man. He is a hilarious guy. You see what you get, man. So every time y'all see him on TV, every time y'all see him on camera, man, that's exactly how he really is. Believe it or not, but that's exactly how he really is.
Following the Tampa Bay Instagram, and I'm old, so I'm still kind of getting used from Facebook to Instagram and Snapchat stuff. But watching him and Brady sit there with, their feet in the little pool thing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Their
little podcast thing that they did during the season.
Watching that, I mean, I won't lie. I went to Ohio State, so for the longest time, Tom Brady and the Patriots was the evil empire to me. He come down and got a chip for the team.
Forget Ohio State.
Forget Ohio State.
Yes.
Not today, buddy.
Not today.
It hurts, doesn't it, Jay? It hurts. Look.
Man, my last college game, Rose Bowl against them.
I know, man.
Terrell Pryor.
Oh. Hey, just remember, we got tattoo gate out of that. I'm just. I mean, that was really the first time that I actually took notice of you as a player, and one thing that you had the one dumb the thing they held against you, and you went undrafted, and I just kept watching to see where you were going to go, and I seen Tennessee picked you up, and I was like, shit. But we got you, and then you turned out to be what I knew you could be. I mean, you were a machine. You just hand the ball and let him do his thing. And
I appreciate it, man.
Well, one thing, Zeke Elliott, Ohio State guy, whatever, but he tries doing what I call the LeGarrette leap, and he don't do it the way you do. So what? His mom was a track star. You jump over a man that's 6'4", like what you do. He can't do that. And that's why he wears them half crop shirts, man.
Yeah, man. That's got to cut that out.
I mean, just the
that's
way
that man. He should have left that at Ohio State.
I'm not even going to bring it because I mean, I told Darrell the other day. It makes me think of.
I don't understand it though, bro. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't know, man. I don't wear my jersey like that, but I usually have like a long sleeve on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not like crop top.
Yeah, it just
weird.
He looks like one of the cheerleaders from The Longest Yard.
I'm done.
Yeah. Ha!
No, look,
I mean, but go ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, something that's completely different from when you were in the league is the players seem to have more power now about what they're doing. Like we're seeing with the Debo Samuel, where he unfollowed the team because they get to demand when they want their money instead of like what you had to do, bust your ass to get what you needed. Or I mean, you did. You took a beating, man. I mean, I won't lie. That I was talking to Darrell right before we started. I went back and I was looking at some of the linemen that you had to run behind. There was like maybe 2 good linemen, and the other 3 were just there so they didn't get fined.
Fill them in. You talk about it in Tampa.
In Tampa, yeah. Because I mean,
hey, Penn. I'm gonna tell you who I like the most. Penn. Jeff Fain.
Oh yes.
And Davin Joseph.
Yeah, that's what I was telling Darrell. I was telling
Davin earlier.
But then when I'm not even, I'm going to save this one. I'm going to let Darrell get his question in because I got a guy that I despise. I'm glad he sent you where you got because.
No, go ahead and give it to him now, Jay. Go ahead and give it to him now. Look,
I don't. When Morris left and they brought in Greg Schiano, I despise that man. He traded away every player that I loved.
He traded away Aqib Talib in week 3.
Yeah, he got rid of Talib, who hands down one of the best corners in the league. He traded away
especially
Mike
at
Williams.
that time.
I'm sorry?
Especially at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. And then traded Mike Williams for like a Kit Kat. Sent you for
Mike was going crazy.
Mike was, after I saw a little bit, but it makes
They
you
gave
wonder,
Mike $40 million.
They paid him, and then they sent him away, and then
Then they sent him to Buffalo.
Yeah.
Buffalo. Back then, Buffalo was super trash.
It ain't the
I
Josh
don't know who
Allen
the quarterback was then.
Who the hell was it?
It might have been Fitzpatrick. I mean, he's been around a little bit. It might have been Fitzpatrick.
It might have been Fitzpatrick. Nah. It was a trasher quarterback than Fitzpatrick.
I'm trying to think. Oh, now you got me wondering.
And then he messed up Josh Freeman's throw motion. I was so in love with the team that was set there, and he just sent everybody gone. The only thing that he did,
I don't know what happened with Freeman. I don't know. He shouldn't have bothered Freeman, man. Freeman was probably the most solid one on the offense at that time.
And I mean, he went to the Canadian League and couldn't throw a damn football. I mean, I felt bad for the guy.
Yeah.
And when Shiano got fired, I threw a party. I was so happy. And then, of course, fucking Urban Meyer hires him at Ohio State.
You can't get away from him now. No, that was 2012. That was 2012, right?
And I think Bill just hired him for the Patriots, maybe, or maybe somebody else hired him.
Yeah, they always been tight.
He coached for somebody now in the league for sure.
It wouldn't surprise me if it was New England. I know
I know he went back to college for a couple of years at Rutgers, right?
Yeah, I believe he's back in college now, I think.
He might be still in Rutgers, I think.
He might still be at Rutgers, huh?
He might still be at Rutgers. Now, on that the Buffalo Bills team, if that was the 2012 Buffalo Bills, Ryan Fitzpatrick was the starting quarterback. It was
Fitzpatrick.
Tavares Jackson and Tyler Thigpen were the quarterbacks.
Tyler Thigpen, there's a throwback.
Tyler Thigpen was the quarterback.
What? That's probably who was playing when Mike was there.
It had to be.
Yeah, Fitzpatrick must have been hurt or something.
Like, it scared me because I got your jersey and Mike's, and then boom, you're gone. I stopped buying jerseys.
But don't get Tom Brady's jersey.
Tom Brady's jersey gonna be hurt. Now, let me ask you this, LG, because obviously you went undrafted, and I know that's probably something you wish it could have been different. But now you look at it. If you look at it now, do you have any advice for any players that may end up having the same path or take the same path that you have to take to the league, and you can sit there and say, "Hey, I'm a 3-time Super Bowl champ." Is there any advice that you would give, with the draft coming up, maybe a person that goes undrafted?
I would just say if you made it this far and you've been grinding hard and you know in your heart that you've been grinding hard, just stay resilient, man. Keep your foot on the gas. Keep your pedal to the metal, man. Don't give up. If you're this far, man, the blessing is right around the corner. Whether that is getting on the practice squad, whether that's getting a tryout, whether that's getting Mr. Irrelevant in the draft, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's still right there at arm's length for you to grab. You just got to continue to grind and reach out and grab it because, again, every player doesn't get drafted. Every player is going to have to go through some kind of up and down in his career, whether you're a first-round draft pick or not. You know what I'm saying? You're looking at guys, and I'm not like trying to bring up anything, but you look at some of these guys that, for instance, got caught smoking right before the draft. Right. The lineman that got caught smoking right before the draft. You know what I'm saying? He was supposed to be top 3 pick, dropped to like 16 or 17. Right.
He's one of the best.
So again, this is not something you can't hang your head on not getting picked by a team because you got overlooked. I mean, I got overlooked, and I'm a 3-time Super Bowl champion. And I feel like in the 2010 draft, I don't know who got more yards than me. Probably not many that got more yards and touchdowns than me, but I felt like I was the best running back in the draft. And again, everybody all the backs probably gonna say that. Every back in the draft always say that. But at the end of the day, it's your career, the proof in the pudding. I don't know. Besides probably DeMarco Murray, it's hard for me to say if anybody has done what I've done in the league in my draft class.
You were one of only 2 undrafted running backs to ever run for 1,000 yards in their rookie year. So, and the other guy was in the 1920s. So that says everything right there.
Yeah, man.
I mean,
yeah, man. I had a chip on my shoulder, man, and I think these guys should have a chip on theirs, especially if you're not getting picked and that you're better than a lot of the guys that got picked up. You got to keep that chip on your shoulder for your whole career. You can't just, go out there and whenever you start playing or whenever you start getting a little recognition, let it slide. Now you got to keep that chip on your shoulder because I did. My whole career, I had that chip on my shoulder, bro. You're not better than me. Every running back I'm looking at across the field that I'm having to play against, bro, you're not better than me. You're not better than me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, granted, I'm playing. There's some games I had to play against AP, Frank Gore. Guys like that. Like, I'm obviously not looking across the field and telling them, obviously, you're not better than me. Like, I'm trying to get jerseys and handshakes after the game.
Trying to get my stop on, man.
Hey, bro, I only had 85 and you had 160, but I'm trying to get that,
Now, going back to the Shiano thing, when you got traded to the Patriots, I'm sure it was a much better situation than the shit show that was going on in Tampa. How did you feel personally, though?
When I got traded?
Yes, sir.
I was a very happy camper, to say the least.
I mean,
I didn't like Shiano. I don't know how much he liked me. We didn't see eye to eye. Had multiple conversations about playing time and who should be the starter and who should be getting what carries, only to be, told that, hey, man, this is a 1-2 punch, only to be told that. And it ended up being, I ended up getting 45 carries that season, maybe 50 carries that season.
Yeah.
Wow.
How is that possible? You know what I'm saying? And I think whenever he took over as head coach, he wanted to make this team kind of in the mode of that Rutgers team because Rutgers was trash before he got there. Then he got the McCourty brothers. Then he got Ray Rice. Then he got, a quarterback. So I think that's what he was trying to do when he drafted Doug Martin. I'm like, bro,
hey,
this is basically an exact replica of Ray Rice. You're definitely not fooling anybody with this pick.
I was mad when because my problem with that, some coaches make that, like Jimmy Jones did it, but he wanted that walk the line, my line BS that works with young men that are coming into college because they want to prove themselves. But when you go to the NFL, you're dealing with grown men.
Yeah.
So the respect's got to be both ways. And I don't felt he put that out there at all.
So, just the fact that, because I barely heard a little bit of some of it. I heard because you froze for a second.
Oh.
But just you are out there with grown men. This ain't no kiddie game, bro. This is the game of, this is the man of all men's game.
Right.
This ain't, and granted, I'm not hating on basketball. I'm not hating on, baseball or anything like that, or hockey or anything like that. But to be real, bro, this is the game of men. You know what I'm saying? You gotta drop your nuts to go out there and play. You know what I'm saying? That's real shit.
For sure. You're right.
Yeah, bro. You can't go out there half stepping, bro, because you're gonna end up, bro. You might end up badly injured. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't a game to approach haphazardly or sideways. Like, bro, you're talking about some bad injuries that could possibly happen if you going out there not, with I'm gonna go hard every play goal.
Right. You're absolutely right, and that's where I think he failed as a coach. And I'm with you on that because he didn't have any respect for a lot of players, bro. You know what I'm saying? He thought he was Bill Belichick. He thought he was Bill, and nobody respected him like Bill. Nobody treated him like Bill. He got veteran guys again, and Bill in New England, this can fly because you know what you're getting yourself into when you go over there. You know that you're a 10-year vet. Shit, right. Whenever them knees started feeling bad in week 10, and whenever them, that back started getting tight in week 10 and 11, and you're like, damn, boy, I might can't go today. My shit fucked up today. I probably can't go. Bill gonna be like,
Well,
hey, you better be out there, or you ain't gonna be out there on Sunday.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I don't feel like he can do that approach. Well, bro, you don't got that kind of credibility behind your name.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? If Vincent Jackson, God bless the dead, you know what I'm saying? R.I.P. my dog, I love him. But if he say I need a rest day, me as the head coach, all right, V Jack.
Yeah, we paid you a lot of money to be our number one.
You know what I'm saying? I give you $15 million a year.
Yeah.
$10, $12 million. I want you out there.
Protect your investment.
Exactly.
In the long run,
you got guys out there, whenever they get to Sunday, the back and the knee and the hamstring and everything that was hurting on Tuesday and Wednesday is still hurting because you had to go hard Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And in Philly, and that's the difference with the organizations that I've been a part of, because in Philly and Pittsburgh, they're going to listen. Mike Tomlin, all right, cool. You got it today. I'll see you in meetings. You know, Doug Peterson, take a day. Come out there and watch us, though, just so that you get the mental reps. You know,
right.
Bill, you out there.
You better be out there.
Yeah, you out there. And Shiano, you out there.
It was like, look, bro.
And guys, but the you out there with Bill gonna be like, damn, I knew I was gonna have to do this no matter what. And you know, with Shiano, I'm like, bro, you can't start on that foot. Like, you can't start on that foot. Like, you got to build the trust. You got to build the camaraderie. You got to build all of that stuff from scratch, because we don't know you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he came in there with like a ego trip. I'm the new head coach. This is what's changing. This is what we're going to do now. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. Yeah. I just wasn't really trying to bite into that. I'm like, damn, bro, you ain't gonna even. Where the captains at? Did you discuss it with any captains? You ain't talking to no captains. The special teams, offense, defensive captains. Where those guys at? They sitting here learning about this same time we is. Y'all supposed to have meetings. You know, supposed to have a captains meeting in the beginning of the day. We're not doing that. You know,
it just makes sense because I mean, going and seeing you guys, you know, when your first year compared to right before you could definitely tell there was no drive to get shit. You know?
I mean, we wanted to be good. I felt like we had the parts and pieces to be good in my third year there. I feel like we had we had Talib, Free, me, Mike Williams, Aurelius Ben. I think we had picked up a couple extra free agents. Craig Lumpkin came in as our third down back. I think we might have picked up, might have either drafted Luke Stocker and like the second, third, which is a pretty good blocking tight end.
He was a great blocker, yep.
Yeah, he's a great blocker.
I mean,
at one point we had K2, but you know, I don't know what happened to the Deuce, man. I don't know what Deuce in jail right now. I don't know. Yeah, but I mean, shit, K2 a baller, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, at that point in time, bro, in his career, obviously the knee had done been destroyed in the motorcycle accident, bro. But K2 can go out there and give you 7 catches, 100 yards, and 2 tubs, still no kneecap.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? Bro, me respectively, bro. If he stay on the same straight and narrow that Gronk stays on, I don't doubt that he might end up being one of the greatest tight ends ever. I don't doubt that. Because he was nice, bro. He was nice with the routes, with the hands, bro. K2 was different. Kellen Winslow. I keep on calling him K2 and Deuce.
Well, no, I knew exactly as soon because I was excited when we got him, and I was like,
yeah,
finally,
I was too.
You know, it'll give Freeman a little bit of, you know, if the
security,
and he can just drop it off and watching him do what he did in Miami. I was like, hell yeah, and then it all fell apart.
It did.
Man, that's crazy. Now
I'm happy I got up out of there before everything started hitting the fan, dude.
Right.
I did not want to be a part of that. When everybody got fired, I ain't want to be a part of that.
You was like,
I'm over in New England like, oh, boy, everybody getting fired. They done traded Doug Martin. They done traded Mike Williams. They done got rid of this guy. I'm like, oh, thank goodness I ain't enough of that.
They got out in the nick of time.
It was like nick of time, boy.
I mean, I'm used to sucking, but I mean, when you get a good quarterback and you start seeing what the production you guys, it gives us hope. And then all of a sudden, it was a swift kick in the nuts.
Yeah, because they got, I don't know, yeah. I think, they had made Freeman lose a ton of weight, bro. I think at one point he looked like he was about 210 or 215. I'm like, bro, you don't even look like Josh Freeman, bro.
He was like 6'5", right? Like,
yes, bro. And when my rookie year, he was about 6'5", 235.
That's solid.
A healthy 235. Like, he wasn't fat. He wasn't like ripped or nothing, but like he wasn't fat, but like, you know what I'm saying? He was just solid 230. You know what I'm saying? Like, not no sloppy, nasty looking body at 6'5". Like he looked solid at 230, bro. And then that my third year he pulled back up, bro. He was like 210, 215. It was like, yeah, they told me I needed to lose weight. They wanted me to be more agile. I'm like, free, bro. No matter how much weight you lose, bro, you're not gonna be more agile, bro. You run a 4.940.
Right.
4.840, bro. You're not going to be fast or agile or any of that, bro. Your weight was a help for you. That your weight helped you. That's how they get in there and sacking you and you getting up out of that. You know what I'm saying?
Helps you move
because you're 240 pounds. That's Roethlisberger. You're
chugging people off because you got a little strength to you.
Right, because you got a little muscle to you. You 215 out here looking like
your car and hitting a tree.
Out here looking like Brock Osweiler.
Oh shit!
210 pounds at 6'6",
making $30 million a year.
Right.
I get stealing money.
Damn.
Look,
Kirk Cousins made over $235 million, bro.
69
and 69.
Guaranteed, baby. Hey,
69 and 69, bro. You can make $230 million in the league for being average at quarterback.
Hey, look.
I want LB to play quarterback.
I need him to keep doing that. I
want LB Jr. to play quarterback.
I need him to keep doing that.
He's a receiver, but I want him to play quarterback. Or go hoop. Or get on the diamond.
Look.
That's great. I'm so happy right now. Thank you, LeGarrette. That is awesome.
LeGarrette, you don't know how happy you made this man talking about Keanu. He talked about this all the way leading up.
What happened?
He was ready. He was like,
wait, something's up. You still there?
Oh, I can still see you.
Can y'all see me? I can't see y'all.
Yeah, we can see you.
Not anymore. You gone.
Disappeared now.
LeGarrette.
Yo.
There you are. We can see.
Yo.
Can you see us?
Tough.
Oh,
gang.
We can see you, man.
On my cell phone. Learn out when you need.
Yeah, I don't know. Can you still see us?
Yo, Jay,
Hello?
Darrell.
Yes, I can hear you.
Hey, yo, Darrell.
I can hear you, bro.
And Lee John. My name Darrell. His name Lee John.
You know what? That's funny. I don't know. Can you hear us at all? Oh man, we got
what's going
on there. He was on here. I'm gonna see real quick, y'all. Let's see if we can. He didn't disappear. Well, look,
come back.
Hopefully, we can get him back on, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, LeGarrette has been amazing. So we're gonna give it a second. Hopefully, he comes back on.
Dude.
Hey, look, Jay. Well, look
how happy his face is, bro.
Look, while I'm waiting for him to come back on, hopefully we can get him back on here. Look, the funny part that I'm trying my best not to laugh at is all I can think about is our conversation pre-show, and you were just like, "Look, I want to talk about Shiano Bad." And he gave you every single thing you wanted. I'm over here cheesing, man.
I want Russ to watch this, bro.
Oh my God, he's gonna cry. I think he might cry. And I think we might have him back here. Let's see. LeGarrette, you there, brother?
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Hey,
man, you just made me fall on my chair doing that cell phone thing.
Yeah.
Can y'all see me? What happened?
Yeah,
we can
when
see
you doing that your cell phone thing, I was rolling, bro.
Y'all can see me?
Yeah, we can see you.
Yeah, you was
saying y'all could see me then?
Yeah,
y'all didn't see me turning the drizzy.
We was up here waving. It was like,
I couldn't see y'all. No.
He's like,
It was great, man.
Yo, where you at?
Oh man.
Now look, LeGarrette, I gotta say this. You don't know how much you've made this man's day. Like he has a disdain for Shiano. And he was like, Darrell, I don't know if I should ask him about it. I said, you know what? You'll get a feel for it. As soon as he knew, I was like, that's why I was like, enjoy, sir.
Right.
The dislike is real. The dislike is real.
It is, bro. It is, and it's widespread.
It is widespread.
Yeah, widespread. We ain't the only ones.
But look, hey, Jay, you go, Jay. You got the answer you want now. Again, before we get off of here, because look, man, we truly appreciate you coming on. I got one last question for you.
Oh yeah.
And you know, with the league now, it's such a different league. Even in just a couple of years that you've been out of the league, it's just a different dream now. But my question to you is this: is there some players that you just truly enjoy watching right now in the league?
Oh yeah. Obviously 12. But I mean, besides TV, man, Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah.
He enjoyed to watch, man. I enjoy that. King Henry.
Yes,
definitely
sir.
enjoy that. I like watching the young receivers. I like Jamar Chase a lot.
Right.
And man, that Bengals team is they're fun to watch. But individually, man, I would say King Henry, JT, Jamar Chase. Man, and I know y'all don't have him ranked as one of the top players, bro, but you can never go wrong with watching O play, man. O is he's just a fun dude to watch play, man. He out here. He live out here in AZ. He out here in AZ right now, but man, he's a fun dude to watch, man. He's a fun dude to watch. I like watching him. I like watching Stafford too. Stafford, sometimes he'll give you 2 picks. Sometimes he'll give you 600 yards.
I tell Jay all the time. I say every now and then you see a little of that Detroit come out in him, and like,
yeah, he's trying to wing it though. He's trying to wing it. He's trying to slowly wing it. Okay, my first year out, I went and won the Super Bowl. I threw a lot of picks, but I threw a lot of tubs. You know what I'm saying? And I won. So like now I'm gonna throw less picks, more tubs. You know, and you're gonna have to play against some powerhouses now. These teams are going out there in free agency and spending the money.
Yeah, man, the Rams. I'm still trying
to
the Rams to get money from. Look, they might as well come back. You know, I don't know if you still got a run in you, but I mean, they giving money out the way they giving it. Why not? I mean,
why not? Well, I'll train and go out there and give them about 4 or 5 goal line carries.
Yeah, look, you can play a little Jerome.
Get in there.
You can get a little Jerome Bettis in there. Look,
I don't know how I'm gonna look when I run off the field. I'm gonna get in there though. I'm gonna get in there. They might have to carry me off.
Oh, man, that's great.
Like LeBron with the cramp.
Oh no! Like when the whole team pull my man off the floor, and the whole team.
Hey, they're gonna have to come get me up out of there, but hey, it's gonna be 6. That's all that matters.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Look, once again, everybody, before we get off, I want y'all to go and check it out, man. LG's Feel Good. You can go to lgsfeelgood.com. You can go on Instagram and check out all the great products on there on LG Feel Good. LG's Feel Good, and on Facebook on LG's Feel Good. So make sure you go out there, check out these great products, man. And you know, look, LeGarrette, man, we truly appreciate you, bro. Like, we really appreciate
y'all, man.
Oh, man.
It's been a blessing. It really. Thank you.
We've had an absolute.
Yeah, man, it's a pleasure, bro. It's a pleasure, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Just like y'all appreciate me. I thank y'all for having me on. It's a dope podcast, bro. Y'all keep it going.
You ever get bored or you want to get on a rant, you're more than welcome to come back, man.
More than welcome.
Oh yeah. Whenever I get that little feeling, because sometimes I do get it, and I just want to talk that shit. So,
hey,
what I'm saying,
we'll come here.
It'll finally be nice to have somebody on there that, because my wife
that feel the same way you do.
Yeah, because
he was itching. He was like, "Look,
oh God."
He said, "Please let it feel." He was afraid. I said, "Do it, man."
I said, right. He was probably like, "Well, Sean was a great dude, man. That's my guy." He'd be like, "Oh,
I was gonna be like, well, okay." I mean,
okay.
The one thing that he did
to each his own
was classy was the gentleman that got paralyzed up there at Rutgers when he signed a one-day contract, and I thought that was great. Besides that, he's shit. In my book.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Now he definitely did his thing with that. He's kept in contact with Eric LeGrand. A lot of guys don't do that. If a guy get hurt in college, they take care of him in college, and then whenever they're done, they're done.
Yeah.
But he kept in contact with that kid, so that was dope. That's really dope.
That's a really good deal. Really good deal.
Thank you. This has been amazing. Really.
Yes, sir, man. Anytime, guys.
Once again, everybody, that has been episode 293 of the LegacyMaker Sports Podcast.
It's one of the best ones so far.
One of the best ones we've had so far. Very glad to have you on, my man. We got to have you back at some point. Oh
yeah. Let me know, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all for having me, bro.
All day. All right, everybody. That has been it. I'm Darrell Owens Jay Quimby, LeGarrette Blount. Thank you all for tuning in. This has been an absolute pleasure. Until next time.